What if I told you that fear is just an illusion? Eh? And the only thing that is stopping you from achieving your dreams is you. Can you imagine? Imagine the nonsense you're saying, that I am the one stopping myself from achieving my dreams. How? Yes, through self-doubt. Always doubting yourself. Are you sure I can do this? Are you sure I did it? Calm down. Because in today's video, I'll be sharing with you some powerful tips on how you can break free from fear and step into your full potentials. You know what I go? Now, if fear has ever held you back, sit back and relax and watch this video till the end, because I'll be sharing a simple but powerful secret with you that can transform your life like it transformed mine. So don't go anywhere and don't skip this video. All right, let's dive in. Now, we cannot talk about how to overcome fear without first knowing what fear is. Now, I want you to know this, that fear is natural. Yes, it is natural to be fearful sometimes. It is natural because it is fear is also there to protect us. Because if fear not there are certain things that we will do that might even end up hurting us. But because of fear of what if things go wrong, those are the things that are actually holding us back. But when fear is bad is when it is now holding you back from growth, when it is holding you back from productivity, when it is holding you back from becoming the full potential or getting into the fullness of who you should become. That is where fear is bad. Now let's talk about some common types of fear. We have the fear of failure. Oh, what if I go do this thing now and it fails? And that kind of fear is really holding a lot of us back. We have the fear of the unknown. Oh, you are scared of something. You don't even know what's going to happen. What's going to happen? You don't know, but you are just scared. We have fear of rejection. What if I talk to this girl and she rejects my proposal? What if I talk to this man and he rejects my proposal? What if I go and apply for that contract or that job and I don't get it? And trust me, that kind of fear has really held a lot of us back. I remember back then when I just finished my national youth service, I wanted to go and apply for a job somewhere. You see that fear of, oh, if they reject me, what if they reject me? How would I feel? I would feel bad. It really held me back from going to apply. And even when some people come and tell me there is an opening somewhere, I won't go because I didn't want to be rejected. That is the fear I'm talking about. That's a kind of fear I'm talking about. So feel free to add your own kind of fear. What kind of fear or types of fear that you know, feel free to add it in the comment section. Now, the key message here is that fear is natural, but you should not allow it to hold you back from growth. Don't allow it to control you. When you start doing your things out of fear every time, it has started controlling you. Just know that fear is not controlling you. And that is the message here. Fear is natural, but it should not control you or limit you or prevent you from growth. Now that we have known what fear is, now what are the steps to overcome fear and doubt? For me, the first step to overcome fear and doubt is to identify where that fear is coming from. Ask yourself, why am I scared? Or why am I being fearful? Wetin dey make me dey fear? Where is this fear coming from? What is the root cause of this fear? Question yourself. Now, fear always stems from negative thoughts or maybe past experiences or perceived threat. Maybe you perceive that there is a threat coming somewhere. Question yourself, this threat, where is it coming from? Maybe you want to go into a new relationship, just like me. Somebody would just say, hello baby, I like you. And then that fear of the past, my past, sometimes your past can hold you back. Or you want to even do business with somebody, but because you had a negative, or you had, that's in the past, Nabi, you had a negative experience with someone in the past. So it's kind of holding you back. You can't trust this person. So question yourself, where is this fear coming from? Is it as a result of a past experience? Is it as a result of now? Is it as a result of perceived threat? Sometimes you can just see somebody and you're not comfortable with the person. I remember once upon a time, some years back, when I saw somebody in our neighborhood. I don't want to shout to him. You cannot know the past. The first day I saw that guy, my spirit, something just troubled me. I was not comfortable. Just for me to realize after that, he stays at my back. He stays in the next compound behind me. I was not comfortable at all. And then I told my ex-husband, I said, I'm not comfortable. I saw somebody today and I'm not comfortable. I feel like there is a threat somewhere. I feel like this person I saw is not a good person. And he was asking me who was that. And then one of the days he saw the guy. I was telling me the guy is a normal guy now, you know. I was like, I'm not comfortable. Anytime I see that guy, my heart always skips. And the guy at the point, he noticed that my heart was always skipping when I see him. And there's a way I would just walk fast and pass. And so sometimes, there was one day I was passing and he was looking at me. I passed, I was just trying to peep back like this, just for me to see that he stood and was looking at me. Guess what, guys? Cut the long story short, that guy stayed there for less than, is it 3 or 4 months? Did he even stop to 4 months there? He packed out. We didn't know he was a people that used to when we found out, even the landlord there, everybody was so scared, and somebody was saying, this girl said it, she said it when the first time that she saw this person, she was saying it that she did not like this person, that she perceived that this person is a bad person. You understand? We didn't know that he was a people that used to carry person and tolomado and use them for ransom. Hope you understand it. And he works with all those kind of things. So your fear can be coming from that. Maybe you perceive a threat somewhere. So question your fear. Where is this fear coming from? Why am I scared? Now, when you have known the root cause, it will be easier for you to know how to overcome that fear and even doubt. When you are doubting yourself sometimes, it will now be easier to solve the problem. You understand? Now, when you have identified the root cause, of your fear, the next thing is for you to journal it. That's writing it down. I do that sometimes. I write down my fears and then I begin to ask, this fear now, what can I do? Remember to know the root cause first. Now that I've known the root cause, what can I do? What can be done to stop this fear? Or what can be done for me to stop doubting myself in this area? What can be done? What do I think I can improve on? That is why writing down or journaling, carrying out a journaling exercise is actually good. Now, the number 2 step to overcome fear and doubt is to reframe fear as an opportunity. That's to say, see fear as an opportunity. Yes, see fear as an opportunity. Now, when fear comes or doubt comes and tells you, you cannot do it, you cannot make it, reframe that question or reframe that statement and tell yourself, I can make it. When fear tells you, you don't have what it takes to execute that contract, tell yourself, I have what it takes to execute that contract. When fear tells you, you are going to buy in this situation, you are going to pass in this situation, you are not going to make it, tell fear, I am going to live. I am going to overcome this situation and live. And this is me telling you, in case you are new here, maybe today is the first time you're watching me. I remember telling myself this in my hospital bed when it seems like all hope was lost. I told myself, I am coming out no matter what it is. Were I fearful? English, were I fearful? Was I fearful? Shall you understand what I'm trying to say? Yes, I was fearful. I was fearful. There was a part of me that was full of fear because everything around me was playing as the reality. But the other part of me was trying to cancel the fear and challenge it and tell it no. I was replacing all my fears with, instead of what if I die in this situation, I will tell myself, what if I live? What if I overcome? What if I make it and come out alive? And then I started walking. The next thing is walking towards that your thing that you have reframed, that word that you have reframed, walking towards it, that positive one that you have replaced that negative one with. You now start walking towards it. Now note this, that every successful person you see once had fear. Yes, was once fearful about the thing. But despite the fear, they took actions anyways. They still took actions. Do you understand it? So just have that at the back of your mind, that despite the fear, even if the fear is telling you not to take on that business, try and take it. Just calculate your risks very well and go ahead. Even if the fear is telling you that person is not worth it, that person you cannot trust it, calculate your risks very well and know whether you should trust that person. Sometimes you just have to release yourself and fly. Now the next step is to take bold and courageous steps. That's step 3. Take bold and courageous steps. When you have identified the root cause, take actions. Be bold to the extent that even if the fear itself is staring at you, you stare back at the fear and walk boldly. Now I would have shared a story with you here of how I was courageous and faced my fear, eyeballs to eyeballs. Eyeballs to eyeballs. I faced fear in the middle of the night. Something happened, but if I share it here, I think this video will be too long, so I'm going to create another video. That should be the next video, so make sure you check out that next video where I took the bull by the horn. This was not about my health. This was about in fact, just calm down. You'll see it in the next video. I'm going to share that with you, where I took courageous steps one by one and I was able to achieve success. I beat my fear. Last the fear come dey ask me say, "Now what for you? You know who fear me?" And trust me when I say, but the fear was scared of me until we got to the end. So make sure you watch out that video. Watch that video. Even if, just make sure you watch out for that video. Trust me, it's going to bless you. Now the next thing is to use positive affirmations. You know me, I'm big on this. I'm big on talking positively. Use positive affirmations. Always speak positivity. I am not fearful. I cannot be fearful. If you are saying this to yourself, let me teach you something. Always say this to yourself, because what you always say to yourself is what you end up attracting. What you always say to yourself has a way of defining your life. I cannot be fearful. This thing cannot hurt me. Like when I was talking about that guy that I was seeing in an area that I didn't like, anytime I saw him, my heart would skip. I was so scared. But at some point I was telling myself, I cannot fear this guy. In fact, light and darkness have nothing in common. He should be the one to be scared of me, until God pushed him away from our neighborhood. Do you understand? So always replace the negative affirmations with positive affirmations, because it has a way of making you. Always tell yourself that place where you want to doubt yourself, doubt your capability that you cannot. Always tell yourself that you can, and then go for it. And then, like I will always say, I think I said this in my previous video, always surround yourself with positive people. If you have fearful people all around you, you will be fearful. If you have people that are always, hey, now wow, this country, Nigeria, now wow, did you hear that there was accident so and so place? Before you know it, you will start carrying on the mindset. Anytime you want to enter bike, you are scared. Anytime you want to enter motor or bus, you are scared. Always carry on a positive mindset and have positive people around you. People that will always energize you. People that will always speak positive things that will make you not to be, because what you hear can either make you fearful or. I remember when I used to watch is it Al Jazeera, be waiting, this news, this thing. I used to be so scared. Is it Al Jazeera or something? There's one station that I used to watch that time, one channel that was always carrying war, as in things that are going on around the world. Most times it's always negative. Sometimes I will sleep, I will be seeing myself where they are blowing everywhere up. Boom, I will just be, oh Jesus, because of which I don't watch, go sleep. So be careful what you watch too. Be careful of the things you listen to. Be careful of the books you read. Be careful of the people around you. Possible, surround yourself with positivity. And also the last but not the least step that you can take to overcome fear and self-doubt is to trust the process. Trust the process and be patient. It is not the day that you started to, when you want to live a courageous life, that's not the day that you will be courageous. Or you might even try and the fear will hit you. You understand? That thing that you are scared of, you might even try it and it will collect. You will collect woto. But with time, you become courageous. With time, you become strengthened and you are able to face your fears. With time, you might even go for that job interview and you will fail that day. When you fail that day, don't, because you have failed, now tell yourself, oh, there's nothing in this life will ever make me to go and apply again. Or because you failed for that business, or in that business you say nothing will ever make me to go and apply again. No, keep pushing and keep trusting the process. It's just a matter of time. Everything will fall in place for you. Don't forget that everything you want in life is on the other side of fear. I think I got this quote from somewhere. Yes, And when I learned it, say everything you need in life is on the other side of fear. So sometimes once I'm scared of something, I always challenge it. So sometimes once I'm scared of something, I always challenge it. I just know that the positive one is on the other side of the fear. So I can't remember who I learned that quote from. Now, the secret bonus tip that I said I was going to share in the beginning is this. Instead of telling yourself that I am scared or I am fearful, always tell yourself I am excited. You know why? Because fear and excitement, they react in our body the same way. That same energy that you used to be scared, that same energy is, or that same thing, the same thing that fear does to your body is the same thing that excitement does to your body. When you're excited, instead of you to be fearful, replace it with excitement. Yes. Never say I am afraid. Never say I am fearful. Instead say, now replace it with what you want. Always see fear as an opportunity. Always see fear as an opportunity, or anything that will make you doubt yourself. Always see it as an opportunity to prove yourself. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Please don't forget to like the video, share your comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh my god, the video is very long. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Watch out for that next video. Bye.